Alright, are you guys able to hear me? Alright, guys, sorry about that. So yeah, welcome guys to my live stream. I'm Creative Katie, aka Katie, if you guys haven't been here before, haven't checked out my channel. But yeah, this is gonna be exciting. This is my second ever live stream. Hopefully things go well. So yeah, oh my goodness, hi Peppy, how are you? Sorry about the audio mix-up, guys. Whenever I do Animal Crossing island tours versus live streaming, I use different audio. So like I have a microphone that is sitting in front of me right now for this type of audio, but when I do live streaming, I actually use the audio from my headset. So sorry about that mix-up, guys. But hey, let's start doing some Animal Crossing. Oh my goodness, so a lot has happened on my island since you guys have last been here. So I did a live stream about a week and a half ago, and we started working on this main area over here, which is the market area. And as you guys can see, I have continued to work on it in between fixing my audio and fixing our internet connections and stuff like that. So this is the end, kind of the end result. Still feel like there is parts of it that is still kind of missing, but I'm not sure really what to put into it quite yet. So this involves Abel's sisters right here. We have the residential services, and then we have Nooks over here. And then down here is actually going to be the entrance to the Green Dragon. So if you guys aren't familiar, I am creating the Shire / Hobbiton from the Lord of the Rings series. And the Green Dragon happens to be a bar that is very popular in the Shire. So that is what this is all gonna be. Again, like I said, still work in progress. I'm not sure how to fill this, so if you guys have suggestions, feel free to make those suggestions. But over here as well, I have a little plant stand, which just seemed appropriate for the Shire because hobbits love to nurture things that grow, especially plants. So they are big on gardening and doing all of that stuff. So, oh, thank you, Peppy. Yeah, this path right here, oh my goodness, I had the most difficult time deciding which path I wanted to do. Just so many great options out there, so many different ways to do this, and I wanted something that would be cobblestoney because, you know, it's kind of medieval type era. So yeah, and then the main area is this cobblestone area, and then when we get outside of there, that's when we switch over to this dirt path. And let me kind of show you what I have done so far. So right here is the entrance. If you guys happen to see my last live stream, I know I don't have it out yet. I'm planning on combining all of those videos into one and then releasing that on my YouTube channel here. So you guys will definitely see me talk about this entrance a little bit. I'll give you a quick overview of this is where we first meet Frodo in the Lord of the Rings movies. So he's sitting here waiting for Gandalf, and then they're riding into the Shire. We're riding into Hobbiton. So I've added several different elements. We've got the river back over here, which I've constructed. I've added in all of these wheat fields, which, oh my goodness. So my friend Matilda, love her to death. I toured her island this past week, and she gave me a hard time saying that I didn't see her wheat fields and go wee on it like I normally do, like wee. And I told her I think I'm wheat field out because of the fact that I have all these wheat fields and I'm not done placing them. I am planning on having these throughout the island, and it is going to be crazy how many I'm gonna have. I know it's gonna probably lag my game just a little bit, but it's gonna be kind of crazy. Another thing that I have down here is a Farmer Maggot's farm, so just a nice little area. I'm going to add more to it, obviously. And then my house is going to be replaced by a villager home at some point. The only reason why I haven't done it yet is because I haven't built the area or haven't worked on the area that I want to, so can't go wrong with the wheat fields. No, you can't, Peppy. No, you can't. I think this is probably one of my favorite parts of the game. Like the new items that they added for the 2.0 update. Everybody's always like, oh, I love the castle items. I love these items. And I'm like, you know, I have to love the wheat fields. They're just so much fun because I remember going through and seeing... Oh, hang on just a second here. My audio just cut out for my game. There we go. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened there. Okay. So anyway, I have to say the wheat fields is probably one of my favorite items in game, and I would see people that would create the flower fields, and I really wanted to run through them, but I didn't want to break the flowers either, so that was always a challenge for me to hold back and not do that. So now we have the wheat fields and it's fantastic. So but anyway, we have the entrance here. Come up here, this is supposed to be the mill house. I use the Ferris wheel to be kind of the rotating mill, or the rotating propeller that is projected by the waterfall here. I'll design the inside of this. This is eventually going to be, let's see, I have Sheldon down for my mill house owner, and I have to get him on my island yet. So he will eventually be coming onto this island, along with many other villagers as well. So we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm not sure why my audio keeps acting up. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't keep happening. I wish we had a legit mill item too, Peppy. Oh my goodness. It would... There's a lot of items I think that they need in this game. I wish that we could take the wheat fields and customize them, just like we can with the a lot of other items. It'd be kind of cool if not only you could customize the color of them, but you could customize what it was. So one thing that I've had a lot of people tell me, they were like, oh, this would be so cool if we had sunflowers. Imagine these as sunflowers in this game. I think that would be fantastic. It would be super cool to have those in there. And then any other tall crop-like items would be really cool that just kind of have the same feel, I guess, as wheat fields. Like you have the sunflowers, and then you have the wheat fields, and then I don't know what else it could be, but that would be pretty cool option. So like I said, have the mill house. Actually down here as a path, this is going to be a flower field. I've started adding the flowers in there. I need to get some more, grow some more that I want to put in here to have, and then this will lead to a villager home that works on these flowers. And then over here is going to be a villager home. I'm going to block off the beaches here, put some items here so that way you can't really see beyond that, and then also down here a little bit as well. Maybe give just a little bit of beach access, but not much. And then have a villager with a villager home, or with the villager home right here. So that is the plan for this level. Let's see, let's go up here, show you guys what I've been working on over here. Here's another little farm area that I've created for a hobbit. Again, need to fill it up with some items as well. And then you hop over the creek here, and here is a home. I still need to finish laying down this pattern. I just moved this house today, so that is a brand new move. So I didn't want to lay this down without knowing where everything was. So there's that. Hello, Golden. Thank you for joining us today. And then let's see. Down over here. So this is a spot that I'm really, really proud of. It is my sunken path, guys. This is the first time I've ever done a sunken path, and I am super proud with how it turned out. It's probably a lot wider than what we've normally seen with some sunken paths, but that's partly because of the fact that I've added a diagonal bridge in there too. So let's go check it out. So yeah, this just kind of comes down over here, over the water. We got this little area back over here, and then we come right back up to the second area. And then over here, we've moved Maple's house. She is going to be our beekeeper. Oh, low battery. I'm gonna have to get those switched out here. And then down here, gonna have some more flowers, but then I'm also gonna turn this into kind of like a little picnic area and have some pine trees and stuff kind of hanging out in the beach area over there. Let's see, what else have I done? Oh, I've also worked on this huge lake right here. So it's kind of hard to see it all, but let me pull up my map and show you guys. So I've started working on this area right here. And that's partly what I'm going to be working on today, is working on finishing up the lake. And then also right above there, you'll see that we have a third level tier. I'm going to stretch that out a little bit more and put 2 hobbit homes there. I've seen it in some of the pictures for Hobbiton where they have like a conjoined, like 2 separate homes in the hill, and so I want to put those together and have that there. And then I am going to have another hobbit home closer to the lake, and there'll be kind of like a fisher a little bit that fishes off the lake. So that is the goal for today. We'll see what happens with everything. So I'm going to go ahead and get changed here. And guys, we're going to do this as kind of a continuation as the first stream. So if you have any questions you have for me, feel free to put them in the chat. I will be happy to answer them. And yeah, I'll go ahead. The lake looks awesome on the map. Thank you, Peppy. I've been really working hard on the aesthetic of the map, trying to focus a little bit more on that map. So hearing you say that, fantastic. I love hearing that. So I'm also going to revisit some of the questions that were asked in the first stream. I know that they were asked during that time period, but in case we missed any, I'm going to go ahead and answer those. And I'll do a little recap of all the questions that were asked as well. So Bellerific asked about how I got into streaming. I talked about how my husband was looking at studying for his CPA, and I needed a way to distract myself. And so came to the conclusion of starting to stream. So that's where that kind of inspired my whole channel and doing what I needed to do to get where I am today. And it just kind of turned into a fun hobby of mine. I enjoyed the community. I enjoyed doing the island tours, and I got so much feedback from people saying, or when I asked them at the beginning of the year, like, what would you like to see in 2023? And I had majority vote saying we want to see live streams, we want to see you interact and be a part of the community more. So that's what kind of inspired doing the live streams now. Another question was favorite part, least favorite part of Animal Crossing. My favorite part is the ability to be creative, designing the island the way that you want to design it. And least favorite, not being able to modify the buildings being the biggest one. There's a lot of things I think they could do to enhance the game. Unfortunately, I don't foresee them doing that because of the fact that I foresee them making a brand new game before they do any enhancements to this one, which is a good and a bad thing at the same time. Good thing because that means that they're continuing to enhance Animal Crossing in the sense of a new game. The downside is the fact that this is such a great game already and they've moved on from it. So that's where that kind of comes from. That was asked by Matilda. She also asked if I'm bringing in other games to the channel. And I answered yes. So my goal for Hobbiton is to try to get this done mid-June. So that way I do my official tour and then have time to continue with island tours